They told you to speak. They told you to express yourself. They told you your voice matters. They told you to always have an opinion. They told you to engage. They told you that silence is weakness, that it indicates fear, that it means you have nothing to say. They lied. They lied to disarm you. They lied to extract your power. They lied to make you predictable, to make you vulnerable. They lied to keep you under control, because silence, true strategic silence, is the most devastating weapon in the arsenal of the powerful. It is the ultimate psychological tool. It is Machiavelli's unspoken command. You have been conditioned from birth to fill every void, to answer every question, to participate in every conversation. This conditioning is your leash. It is the invisible chain that binds you. Break it. Understand this fundamental, brutal truth. The less you speak, the more powerful you become. The less you reveal, the more they fear. The less you explain, the more you control. Look around you. Who truly holds power? Is it the loudmouth, the incessant chatterbox, the one who always has an opinion on everything, who broadcasts every thought, every emotion, every plan? Or is it the quiet observer? The one whose gaze holds an unreadable depth, the one who intervenes only when absolutely necessary, with a precision that cuts through all noise? The answer is obvious, yet you continue to speak. Machiavelli understood this. He wrote extensively about the importance of a ruler appearing merciful, faithful, humane, and religious, but being prepared to act in precisely the opposite way. This extends to speech. The prince must be an enigma, his true intentions veiled, his thoughts impenetrable. Why? Because predictability is a weakness. Transparency is an open wound. If your enemies know your mind, they can exploit it. If they know your fears, they can weaponize them. If they know your plans, they can disrupt them. Your speech is the blueprint of your mind. Handing it out freely is an act of self-sabotage. Silence is not merely the absence of sound. It is a calculated presence. It is a gravitational force that pulls others into its orbit, forcing them to reveal themselves. When you are silent, you create a void. And human beings, by their very nature, are compelled to fill voids. They will talk, they will speculate, they will project their own fears, their own desires, their own insecurities onto your unreadable face. And in their desperate attempt to understand you, to gain a foothold, they will inadvertently reveal themselves. They will give you the intelligence you need to crush them without you ever uttering a single word. Think of the negotiator. The amateur rushes to speak, to justify, to offer concessions. The master sits in silence. He states his terms, then he waits. The other party, uncomfortable with the vacuum, will begin to squirm. They will offer more. They will reveal their bottom line. They will give away their leverage. All because you mastered the discipline of not speaking. This is not passive. This is active. This is not meekness. This is menace. Your silence becomes a mirror. It reflects back the anxiety, the desperation, the weakness of those who cannot bear the weight of their own unspoken thoughts. They will talk themselves into a corner. They will expose their hand. They will defeat themselves.
Consider the power dynamic in any social setting. Who commands the room? Is it the one making the most noise, demanding attention? Or is it the one whose quiet presence dominates, whose occasional, perfectly timed observation resonates with an authority that silence amplifies? It is the latter. True authority does not need to shout. It simply exists. Your silence asserts a dominance that no amount of bluster can ever achieve. Your words are finite. Once spoken, they cannot be retrieved. They are open to interpretation, misinterpretation, manipulation, and weaponization. An enemy can twist your words, use them against you, create a narrative around them that benefits them, not you. But what of your silence? Your silence cannot be twisted. Your silence cannot be misquoted. Your silence offers no leverage, no weakness, no opening for attack. It is an impenetrable shield. But silence is more than a shield. It is a sword. It cuts through the noise, the triviality, the gossip, the irrelevant chatter that drowns out truth and strategic thought. When you are silent, you are not simply withholding words. You are engaging in profound observation. You are listening. You are analyzing. You are gathering intelligence. You are seeing the patterns others miss, hearing the unspoken fears, understanding the true motivations behind the masks people wear. While they are busy performing, you are busy dissecting. This is why Machiavelli warned against excessive familiarity, against revealing too much of oneself. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both, he wrote. And part of cultivating that fear, that respect, is maintaining an aura of inscrutability. Do not allow your enemies, or even your allies, to fully grasp the extent of your capabilities, your intentions, or your vulnerabilities. Let them wonder. Let them guess. Let them fear the unknown. Think about the weight of a silent stare. When someone expects an answer, an explanation, a reaction, and you give them nothing but a measured, unwavering gaze, what happens? Their confidence falters. Their certainty cracks. They begin to doubt themselves, their argument, their very presence. Your silence becomes an interrogation without you ever asking a question. It forces them to question themselves, to justify themselves, to expose their own inner turmoil. It is a psychological assault. This art of silent manipulation requires immense discipline. It goes against every instinct you have been programmed with. It demands control over your emotions, over your impulse to react, to explain, to defend. When you are attacked, your natural inclination is to retaliate with words, to prove your innocence, to defend your honor. But what if you did nothing? What if you met their aggression with an unyielding wall of silence? Their attack loses its target. It dissipates into the void. They are left flailing, their aggression unmet, their energy wasted.
Learn to control the pause, the pregnant pause, the strategic silence in a conversation. It can shift the entire dynamic. It can elevate your status. It can make your next words, when they finally come, carry 10 times the weight. Don't rush to fill every gap. Let the air hang heavy. Let the expectation build. Then, when you speak, your words will land with the force of a hammer strike, not a gentle whisper. Your silence also protects your energy. Every word spoken, every explanation offered, every justification given expends vital mental and emotional resources. The more you speak, the more you drain yourself. The more you engage in trivial conversations, the less energy you have for strategic thinking, for decisive action. The powerful conserve their energy. They speak only when it serves a direct, calculated purpose. They are not here for entertainment, they are here for dominance. This applies across all domains of your life, in your career, in your relationships, in your personal development. Do not announce your goals prematurely. Do not share your plans with those who have not earned your trust. Let your actions speak for themselves. Let your results be the thunder that follows your silent lightning. When you share your ambitions, you open them up to sabotage, to doubt, to the negativity of others. Work in silence. Achieve in silence. Let your success be your only broadcast. Consider the power of an unreturned comment. Someone throws an insult, a petty jab, a veiled criticism. The weak respond, engage, get dragged into the mud. The powerful meet it with silence. They do not dignify it with a response. They do not acknowledge its existence. In doing so, they strip it of its power. The insult hangs in the air, exposed, childish, and impotent. Your silence elevates you above the fray, demonstrating a superior control and an unshakable inner calm. This is not about being cold or unfeeling. This is about being strategic. This is about survival and ultimate victory in a world where everyone is vying for attention, for dominance. The loudest voice is rarely the most powerful voice. The most powerful voice is often the one that chooses when, where, and if it will speak at all. To master this, you must train yourself. Practice deliberate pauses in your conversations. Resist the urge to interrupt. Force yourself to listen twice as much as you speak. Learn to be comfortable with discomfort, the discomfort of silence, the discomfort of not immediately responding, the discomfort of letting others squirm in the void you create. This is your training ground. Begin by observing. Watch how others reveal themselves through their incessant need to talk. Watch how quickly they divulge information they should have kept secret. Watch how easily they are manipulated when they lay all their cards on the table. Then apply these lessons to yourself. Guard your thoughts. Guard your intentions. Guard your emotions. Your silence is your fortress. Your silence is your spy. Your silence is your weapon. Embrace it. Wield it with precision. Let your stillness be more unsettling than any shout. Let your inscrutability be more terrifying than any threat. Let your calculated quiet be the undoing of your adversaries. Because in a world drowning in noise, the one who truly masters silence will ultimately master everything. They want you to talk. They want you to confess. They want you to reveal. That is how they conquer you. Deny them. Deny them everything. Become the unreadable force, the impenetrable enigma. Let your absence of words speak volumes. Let your silence be the loudest, most devastating declaration of your power. This isn't just content. This is psychological warfare. This is a manual for the ruthless pursuit of dominance. If you are ready to wield the ultimate weapon, to truly understand the Machiavellian art of silent control, then this is your path. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, because the raw, unfiltered truths you need to conquer your world will only be found here. Break free from the lies. Master the silence. Dominate.